When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge ship. And then, when I was at last in this cabin, and I could finally relax after this horrible day. Tarka, wait! I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator. I tried to call her with a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Tarka would not come back. Knock, knock. Good. What are you doing at this time of night, Inspector? Oh. I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine. Hey, Kazuma. Past Kazuma. The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me find Tarka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again and I was going to leave the man's cabin... Just a moment, sorry, but... Oh, yes. I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before. Of course, you're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina? Huh? No, I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in faraway east know that I was a Russian ballerina? Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me. But what are you doing on the ship? I'm sure that I read your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment. I can't fool him. I have to tell him the truth and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice. I see. So you've run away. Please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone. Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. He's going to pull that cord. He's going to tell the captain. Why did I think I could trust him? Then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait! I shouted, and then Tarka jumped out of my arms and down to the young man's feet. And as he turned around to look at me, it hurts no matter how many times I see it. I pushed him. I don't even know why. I don't know why I did it. I was just so scared, and I had to stop him from telling anyone about me. And that's when you went to fetch help from Seaman Stroganov, who was on duty on the passageway. I heard Lena cry out and thud on floor, so I ran to her. She was standing at cabin door, shaking like leaf. She looked at me and said, "Help me, Biff. If they find out, I will be... Please, I have nowhere to go." So you decided to help. And that's when you arranged things in Kazuma's cabin to make it look like I did it. So that no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door? Yes. I went to cabin, I looked around.
to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. Then I found Stowaway in wardrobe, still sleeping.
Right. That's when he found me. So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the stowaway.
I closed wardrobe doors and put back strange paper sign.
Luckily for me, that's the only reason Susato-san started to believe me when I said I was innocent.
I dragged the young man's body to good place and used ink that was spilling to write on floor. I wrote garderobe so that the person who found him would look inside wardrobe and find stowaway.
And tell me, what of the glass bell? It was by my feet, so I picked it up.
I see.
But it was dark in the cabin. I didn't notice the other half.
Then Angel went back to her cabin and I finished job.
By pressing the emergency alarm button in the passageway.
Yes.
Accordingly, the SS Buria did indeed come to an emergency halt at a little after 2 a.m., thus inciting the bolt on the cabin door to slide shut, creating the locked room mystery. There's still one thing I don't understand, Miss Pavlova.
What?
Well, you said that you told Kazuma about the fact that you'd run away from your homeland, and it's because you were worried that he was going to tell the captain that you pushed him. Isn't that right?
Yes.
But even if he had pulled the bell cord and called for the captain of the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew? Why would that have been a problem?
It was what he said first that made me scared.
What he said first? What are you doing in this time of night, Inspector? Oh. I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine.
He said an inspector was his friend.
Yes, meaning me, who was supposed to be acting as his bodyguard.
I thought that if police knew about me, they would arrest me. So before he could pull the bell cord, I...
May I stop you for a moment, please, Miss Pavlova? It just doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, was Mr. Asogi really going to pull the bell cord? I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain, but he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done.
No, he was walking over to it. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo, the day's work is not yet done, it seems. There is one more deduction to make. What? Another deduction? Yes. What action was the victim really about to take at that moment?
No, stop it. I'm gonna cry.
Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed?
Stop it.
First, consider the victim's location within his cabin.
That's easy. I remember every detail of that room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in the wardrobe, but still. That cabin has been my home through this entire voyage. So, this is how the cabin looked last night, when Miss Pavlova visited Kazuma-sama. Yes, it's exactly how it was.
Are you ready then, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, if there's one thing I've learned today, is that a simple gaze can reveal all manners of truths. I'm literally crying, you guys. And not only that, in order to draw the right conclusion, you can't afford to be out, even by a little bit, when you're following the gaze to where it lands. So, when he turned away from Miss Pavlova, what exactly was Kazuma looking at?
He was looking at us. Come on. Stop it.
Take that!
Oh, it's a take that.
Considering everything that had happened last night, certainly, it may have looked as though Kazuma was going to ring the bell cord. Yes, however, what is directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe.
The wardrobe?
And, more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? The man's great friend, sleeping soundly. Miss Pavlova, please, think back very carefully. What were Mr. Asogi's exact words last night? Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
Another opinion?
Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asogi intended to consult his close friend on the matter, to see if between them they might be able to help you in some way, no doubt.
Oh no!
Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now. It's too late for that. But I wish you made sure of what Mr. Asogi was looking at. Things may have ended it differently if you had. Miss Pavlova, I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But, unfortunately, the truth is, a man lost his life because of what you did, and that will never change. I hope you'll never forget that.
I'm sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. What have I done?
And so, at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident on the SS Polya was finally laid to rest. Homie, I'm crying. I'm crying. You don't understand.